What if a simple smile could change your entire day? You're about to discover how the smallest acts of kindness aren't just polite gestures, but powerful catalysts that can transform even the most mundane moments into something truly beautiful and unexpected. Get ready to see your ordinary world in extraordinary new light. Let's start with a story. One rainy Monday morning, a woman named Ada stood in line at a crowded cafe. She was running late, drenched from the rain, and silently annoyed at how slow everything was moving. Behind the counter, the barista, a young man named Tommy, looked equally exhausted. When Ada finally reached the front, her card declined. She sighed, one of those tired, embarrassed sighs that say, "Of course, this would happen to me today." But before she could even pull out her phone to fix it, the man behind her, a stranger, gently stepped forward and said, "Don't worry, I've got it." Ada looked at him, surprised. He smiled and said, "Just pay it forward sometime." That one small act shifted something in her. Later that afternoon, Ada paid for a colleague's lunch without saying why. That colleague, feeling unexpectedly seen, went home that evening and hugged his teenage daughter a little tighter, telling her how proud he was of her. Neither Tommy nor the stranger in line ever knew how far their kindness traveled. That's the quiet, unseen power of small acts. They don't just make people smile, they ripple. You see, kindness isn't about grand gestures or viral moments. It's not about donating millions or saving the world overnight. Kindness lives in the ordinary, in those seconds you decide to look up from your phone and hold a door, or when you choose patience over irritation, empathy over judgment. In a world that celebrates noise, attention, and achievement, kindness works silently, but its impact echoes loudly. We often underestimate it because it feels too small, too simple. But imagine this: what if every person you met today experienced just one small, genuine act of kindness? The world wouldn't just look softer, it would feel different. Psychologists call it the helper's high. When you show kindness, your brain releases serotonin and oxytocin, the same chemicals that reduce stress and increase happiness. It's as if being kind rewires your brain to see the world through softer eyes. Kindness isn't just something you give, it's something you grow within yourself. When you're kind, you remind your soul that connection still matters more than competition. Kindness has this incredible way of showing up where it's least expected. Think of the traffic jam where someone lets you merge in. The stranger who picks up your dropped keys with a smile. The quiet coworker who leaves a kind note on your desk when you're having a rough week. These moments may last only seconds, but they often stay with us for years. Why? Because they whisper something we all secretly need to hear. You matter. You're seen. You're not alone. Here's the truth. Life will always give you chances to be unkind. People will cut you off, misunderstand you, talk over you, disappoint you. But kindness isn't a reaction. It's a choice. Every time you choose kindness, you're breaking a cycle. You're saying, the world may be harsh, but I won't be. And that's what makes it powerful. Even science shows that kindness spreads socially, like a positive contagion. When someone witnesses or receives kindness, they're more likely to show kindness to others. It's an invisible web of connection that quietly heals the world, one small moment at a time. So here's a little challenge for you. Tomorrow morning, before the rush begins, take a moment to look for one opportunity to be kind. Hold the door. Compliment a stranger. Thank the bus driver. It doesn't have to be big. Because maybe, just maybe, your small act will be the spark that brightens someone else's entire day. And maybe, without knowing it, that person will pass it on to a friend, a partner, a stranger, until it circles back to you someday when you least expect it. That's the beautiful thing about kindness. It never truly ends. In a world obsessed with standing out, kindness helps you stand within. It grounds you. It reminds you of what truly matters: connection, empathy, humanity. Kindness transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary because it turns moments into meaning. Remember this: a single smile can start a chain reaction. A simple thank you can rewrite someone's morning. A gentle word can heal a heart that's been quiet for too long. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start, this is it. Go out and sprinkle a little kindness wherever you are. You might not see its full effect today, but someone, somewhere, will feel it. And when they do, they'll remember that kindness doesn't just change days. It changes people. It changes you. If this story made you pause and think, then you've already felt its message. The world needs your kindness, not tomorrow, but today. Because you never know whose life you might touch in ways you'll never see. Subscribe for more inspiring, soul-soothing stories that remind you how extraordinary the ordinary can be. Let's keep spreading light, one small act at a time.